It's been 18 months since the last Chamber of Commerce dinner, and a crowd of 150 took to the Rock Hotel to join the occasion. The Governor, Chief Minister and members of the business community attended. Guest Speaker and Chairman of the Commonwealth Enterprise and Investment Council, Lord Marland, shared some personal anecdotes and highlighted the issues Europe and the Western world faces. Chamber President John Isola opened with some of the priorities for the organisation.
We have published our tourism manifesto, which sets out the Chamber's belief that changes are required if Gibraltar is not to miss out on other destinations. We believe that the contribution that tourism makes to the economy has the potential to grow significantly, especially in a post-treaty environment. But we must work together to solve many of the issues for the good of the economy as a whole. We have held a number of training sessions for members on subjects ranging from GDPR through to how to control money laundering, combat money laundering. And later this month, we will be running a series of sessions on how to detect and prevent online fraud, an issue which unfortunately hit many local businesses over the summer, including some of our members.
Of course, there is one priority that is at the forefront for everybody.
We don't know what the environment's going to look like in the future. It's very difficult to plan and budget. We would rather wait to see a positive outcome than otherwise, if you see what I mean. But I think the time is drawing close when we do need to have some conclusion and certainty.
But how long could this uncertainty go on for?
Let's understand how you negotiate the best deal for the people you represent. Whether you're representing a client as a lawyer, whether you're representing a sexual interest as a union or a government or a representative of businessmen or women, you do that by making sure that you have negotiating objectives. Now, of course, one of the negotiating objectives is to achieve this deal, if we can achieve it, as soon as possible. But the minute that you make timing more important than substance, you're negotiating against yourself, and nobody would want me to fall into that trap when I'm negotiating the most important client I have ever represented, my children, our children, the people of Gibraltar.
Since Brexit, Gibraltar has taken a closer look at exploring opportunities with Commonwealth countries. The Deputy Chief Minister recently attended a conference in Samoa where Lord Marland and the King were present.
Well, that was quite a brief meeting, but it was very cordial. And the King has very fond memories of Gibraltar and was very keen to hear how it was all going. And of course, it was very good seeing the Deputy Chief Minister out there. It's almost the furthest place from Gibraltar you could go to. It's 30 hours on a plane, so he did very well getting there.
Lord Marland believes there is a lot of room for business with Commonwealth countries.
For a country like Gibraltar, the Commonwealth is a fantastic opportunity. 56 countries, a third of the world's population, all speaking English, fundamentally with a British or even Gibraltar rule of law. So it's an obvious market. I think when certainty comes back into the equation, good or bad, whichever side of the fence you're on, when we get uncertainty, I am absolutely sure that Gibraltar, with the entrepreneurial nature, its people, with the fundamental business understanding that you have, you'll do incredibly well wherever you are. This is a great place. It's got a very strong rule of law. It's safe, and it's got a good fiscal and tax regime, and it's a transparent regime, and that is what business wants. They want to know what they're getting, and once this uncertainty is over, this is going to just go off like a rocket.
He encouraged entrepreneurs looking for such opportunities to make use of the Council's office on the Rock.